I've been in real estate since 2002, and I studied for my license when I was expecting my seventh child because I knew I was going to need to start contributing in a big way to all the tuitions, and I actually wanted to do real estate since I was in my early 20s, but the time was just never right. So I decided to go ahead and do it in 2002. I love people. I love helping people. And I think that, buying a home, selling a home is such a big deal that I felt that I could help with that. I love just going through people's homes and everything about real estate, so I figured I might as well give it a shot. A favorite transaction of mine was one that I did for friends of ours who have 8 children, and they had outgrown their house years ago, but they hung in there. We were able to sell their house for a great price and then find them just a beautiful home that, they can expand in now with their grandchildren and with friends. And so that's probably my favorite, doing both. I love doing both ends of the deal, to be able to sell and buy. I love both, so I'll take buyers and sellers. For clients, for them to know that I'm really working on behalf of them and for their best interest. And to give you an example, like if I have a buyer, especially I work with a lot of new home buyers, first-time home buyers, young couples, and who can be very enthusiastic about maybe the first 3 houses they see and they want to write on it right away. And unless, it's something that is really great, and unless it's a multiple offer situation where, they need to write quickly, then I'll take them out to see 5, 6, sometimes 10, 15 more houses just so they're educated and they know what's out there. And normally what I find is what they thought they wanted, that's not what they really want. So I'm very patient in the process with my buyers to make sure that they're educated and they know what's out there before they make one of the biggest decisions in their life. One of my strengths, and you can ask anyone who's worked with me because I have a lot on my plate with a large family, but I treat all of my clients as if they're family. So in other words, I've got 7 kids. People say, oh, how do you do what you do with 7 kids? Well, if one of your kids needs something, you find a way to make it happen. And that's the way it is with my clients. If my client has a need, they want to go see a house, then I make it work. First and foremost is Patrick Kilner. I've known him my whole life, his whole life. I've known him since he was born. And I've watched him grow into an amazing young man, an amazing husband, father, but an amazing, astute businessman. And I've been watching him from afar, and I wanted to be a part of what he's doing. Specifically, the mentoring that he gives his agents, the accountability, the smart use of technology for a lot of our meetings, because, sometimes we can't be 2 places at one time, even though we'd like to be. So it's nice to be able to have those meetings. I would tell a new agent, there are people paying upwards of $20,000 a year for coaching. Join TowerHill and you will get all the coaching you need, because Pat wants everybody to succeed, and that's what he's here for. He's not actively out there getting business. He's coaching, and that's what we need. We need coaching and accountability to get better and to know the business. And I have already called him in the short time I've been here so many times, and he's, come in, we'll talk. And just, I'm so impressed with his knowledge, with the way he strives to be an expert in this business. And I can already see the change in my business habits because of him holding me accountable and helping me set goals, and to have to say them out loud to him, and then he holds me to them the next week when we talk about them. So I think it's the best way for a new agent to grow their business.
I know you've been here for a little bit already, but welcome to the brokerage.
Thank you so much.